It's 1941, and right now the Soviets are facing total disaster. I was sent this disaster save by a complete noob, and by the looks of it, the Germans are absolutely pummeling the Soviets. We have troops encircled. We're completely disorganized. There's gaps in the front line. And the commander before me seems to be attempting a defensive line, but this line is so weak, I know the Germans are going to pierce it with everything they got. And the management is terrible, dude. We have absolutely no supplies. But that's why I am here today. I'm the new Soviets commander. I'm going to attempt to save this terrible, terrible start to Barbarossa and attempt to win the game for the USSR. Now let's see what this guy is constructing. And okay, I like the military factories, but why are we building dockyards, dude? We are going to cancel the construction of all these dockyards ASAP. And we're building military factories in Ukraine, dude. We're probably gonna lose Ukraine, in all honesty. So we're gonna cancel the construction of that immediately. Yes, this is good though. I want to build all my stuff in the Far East. And our industry is terrible. We have no civs, barely any factories. I don't know what this dude was doing for the last 5 years the game was rolling. Okay, well, to get things rolling, we're going to relocate some industry that I'm not confident that we're going to be able to keep. Dude, this guy literally said the defensive line was holding. It is not holding. This Air Force is actually pretty decent for a Soviet Air Force, so I'm going to continue producing these planes for now. What we can't waste our time producing is these improved medium tanks. We have to just put more men on the line, more meat on the line to stop the Germans. We'll save the tanks for offensives. And now we're just going to delete this entire front line. It's a disaster. It's so messy. And yeah, this line is not holding here, I can tell you that right now. Finland today, that's a little bit different. So the reality is the front line is too big to defend at all. We're going to have to pick the spot we want to defend. And that's going to be based on where the most industry is. And it looks like most of the industry is actually here in the Ukraine. So we're going to actually have to focus on defending Ukraine, and we're going to let the Germans take the north. I'm so sorry, Estonia. So we're doing a little retreat in Romania because we have risk of encirclement. Yes, I know it's holding good. You guys are probably like, Jamarcus, the Romanian front is holding very well. And you'd be right, except for the fact that there's Germans literally about to encircle all these great divisions. We have to get them out. Run away, please. Go somewhere safe. Get to the high ground.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
And oh my god, this is a great retreat. I'm keeping the game speed slow because my brain just can't handle when there's too much going on at once. And look, oh dude, look at all these divisions retreating, man. Tough day for them. Tough day on the job as a Soviet soldier, I can tell you that right now. I don't care about a Chilean earthquake. Our motherland is dying. Oh, we got some encircled. That is not good. That is not good. Ah, how many men was that? 76,000. Ouch. All of these guys are encircled too. The good thing is they can escape via the sea. Okay, let's deploy our navy. Convoy escorts so these guys aren't sunk by any enemy ships. Oh, they're already at Kyiv. They're already threatening Kyiv. Oh no. And once all these divisions are out there, at least we'll have a lot more troops at our disposal because these guys are just getting absolutely played with. I know it's not hard to run in the swamps, but you really got to get out of there. Oh, fall of Kyiv. You got to be kidding me. The only person happy to hear that is probably Vladimir Putin. We're still on civilian economy. Oh my god, what was this guy doing? This man probably goes outside, which is why he's not very good at the game. Going to war economy immediately. And yeah, we're just spamming military factories in the Far East. And all our planes are just scattered. We're not going to win a singular fight with the Germans like this in the air. We're going to have to consolidate. You know what, dude? They have 2,000 fighters in the air. We only have 1,000 total. I was wrong earlier. We are canceling all air production. Again, we're just spamming guns. What? These divisions are so advanced. Why do you have a field hospital? The Soviets have infinite manpower. We don't need to bring back guys alive from the dead, okay? We also don't need support anti-tank right now. Oh, this division is so terrible. We're just going to reduce this thing to a basic defensive division. But look, that freed up a lot of supplies. Yes, a lot of supplies. And we need more of these. Okay, we're going to have a ton waiting around because I'm very worried about Moscow, to be honest with you. Yeah, all these factories are gone if we don't take them away immediately. Dude, we only have 1.8 million men. The Germans, 2 to 3 million. We're the Soviets for crying out loud, and we're outnumbered. And we're on superior firepower. Are you joshing me right now? We need to be on mass assaults. Oh, these incompetent commandos, but it's okay. I am a trained professional with over 3,000 hours on this game. I think we can save this. Dude, look at that bulge. That's literally offensive. Write the Germans up for public indecency. That thing is sticking out. And now it looks like we're not losing that slow, but remember, I have the game on like snail speed. It's only at 3. We're actually losing really fast. Dude, we're literally about to get encircled Ukraine. This is not good. We just got to keep retreating, man. Just keep retreating. Like, we were able to hold a few points, don't get me wrong, but then other points, dude, we just get pummeled at. Dude, we've already taken 1.4 million casualties to the Germans. This is atrocious. Franklin D. Roosevelt, help me. We need all the help we can get. Because this isn't just about trying to get, like, the best seat at the negotiating table. This is about pure survival. Oh, dude, you can't say. You can't say this is happening. This can't be. This can't be. Look up. No! 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 This is... Oh my god, dude. This is worse than the real life encirclement. That's 300,000 troops. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, let's at least try to break out Dude, you have to be kidding me. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. Oh my goodness. Okay, dude, we might absolutely be cooked. You know, no, we're going to try to hold Moscow. We're going to give it a shot. We got 43 divisions here. They're going to do their best. Oh my god, that is just so atrocious, dude. I mean, how can you look at this and say this is winnable? There's Germans everywhere. We have just so many gaps at our front. At least in the south, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I'm not saying it's good. We're still getting pushed back, but at least like here, dude, it's just open. Dude, the only thing that's going to save us now is the Soviets' bloody winter. Hey, at least we got a few spies. You know, we can at least use this to weaken the German defense efforts if we ever counterattack, which I mean, why am I even thinking about counterattacks? That's not happening anytime soon. Like, I'm not even sure we're going to survive yet. They're at Moscow in September. In real life, they took until December, so this is already embarrassing. Yeah, it looks like we're going to need to spawn in even more troops. Anyways, we're going to have a second defensive line up here to protect Moscow from all flanks. You know what? We're going to have to put civilian labor into defense. All the local manpower and factories aren't going to work anymore, but we're going to be able to build forts really fast. Yeah, the last thing we need is anti-tank. We just need guns and artillery, dude. The bare essentials. As much as I like planes, they're going to have to go. Everything that's not essential is going. Even these few tank divisions, I mean, we just can't have any fluff, anything going to waste. Oh no, this tank division can really screw us if they wanted to. Oh my god, you have to be joking me. Oh, okay, oh my god, dude. This is honestly one of the biggest pickles I've ever been in. We have no guns. We have nothing. All right, here's the deal. We're going to organize a new defensive line and focus on the defense of Stalingrad and this river down here. It's all we can do. But, dude, these encirclements are just like otherworldly, terrible, bad, devastating news. And we have no military factories because some not-so-smart individual decided to build them all over here. Well, let's just keep relocating what we can. I mean, it's all we can do. Bro, and these people are literally betraying us because they think the Germans are going to win. Now we can't give up. We have to prove the haters wrong. And I bet a lot of you see me, Captain Jamarcus, you see my other videos. You see I'm not necessarily the best player. I'm proving haters wrong today. Okay, you see at least Leningrad here is holding because we got a nice little river protecting us. And dude, I'm also double fricked because I literally have no political power. And remember, I had to buy war economy, something that should have been bought long time ago. It's winter time. Okay, this is good news. The land is getting nice and frosty and the Germans aren't going to do as well. And Moscow does have a pretty decent amount of forts on it. I want to defend Moscow, but I don't want to get encircled because Moscow's actually holding. So I'm going to spread out the defensive line of the troops on Moscow. And if we lose Moscow, we're just going to have to take the L. I mean, it's not worth encircling and losing all these troops. Yeah, Moscow is so cooked, isn't it? Get out of Moscow before it's too late. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. Get out before it's too late. Before you're one of the unlucky ones who will have schnitzel shoved down their throats by the Germans. Minor setback, you could say, yes. Oh my goodness. And the fall of Stalingrad. Hey, at least Leningrad is holding out. You know, if I want to be an optimist here, you could say we're kind of stabilizing the front line. Yes, we've lost Moscow, but hey, the Germans, I mean, there's less red bubbles than there were before, right? Right? Oh, I'm coping so hard. We're getting fucked. There's no better word for this. We've lost 2.8 million men. Look, I will say as the Germans march further and further into Soviet territory, it's going to be a tad harder for them to take things. Okay, this is bad news, but we're going to have to voluntarily give up Leningrad because it's our capital and slight problem. We can only deploy troops to the Leningrad area. Yeah, that's really bad news. Okay, we're voluntarily going to have to do this, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. All right, Germans, take Leningrad, please. Because I got troops I need to deploy ASAP. And right now, I'm literally getting blocked by this stupid game. Paradox, let me place the troops. Why does this make sense? All right, the real question is we have more troops, so we're going to have to establish a new defensive line. Where will that be? That'll be along this river right here. We're running out of rivers. But we still have a few rivers, even though we're running low. So we're just going to make a nice little line. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're going to need extensive conscription. I mean, look at this front line. If we're not extensively conscripting by now, what are we even doing? Oh, you have to be joking me. This guy never even did the 5-year plans? This is why our industry is so unbelievably garba. We probably have a lower GDP than Afghanistan right now. This honestly is, so far, my toughest challenge yet. The Germans are well into Russia. They've taken all of the good land. It's cold and they're still pushing us even further back. Bro, I just messaged this guy. I'm gonna beat this. If I can't, I'm giving this man any DLC he wants. And if you want more opportunities like this, like giving me saves, join the Discord below. And if you like my content, consider becoming a channel member. Oh my god, they're calling it Romania. They're getting full of themselves. They're so confident in the win, they've renamed themselves to the Greater German Reich. Bro really thinks he has this in the bag. I mean, I'd be lying to you if I said I thought this defensive line would hold. It looks like it's not really holding. Bitter Steel. I'm going to pray to Bitter Steel. Bitter Steel, please. Channel your energy in me. Channel my inner Bitter Steel. We all have an inner Bitter Steel in us. Hey, green bubbles in the middle. So this is clearly somewhat working. Okay, we clearly have something kind of going for us. But just like all my relationships, this could end poorly. The river line strategy seems to be working for the most part, ladies and gentlemen. We're at least holding the part of the river near Kazan. That's something. When is the vid gonna release? Very soon. Right now I'm fighting for my life, attempting to save this game. Yes, South Africa, give me your money. Just don't send an illegal immigrant to purchase our government to run it for us, okay? So for the most part, the German offensive has concluded. We got a big wall of meat and it seems to be holding. Call me Arby's, the way we have the meats. We're gonna make life hard for the Germans and we are going to encourage resistance in their occupied territory. Now let's make some resistance contact. Oh, so now this man wants a screenshot. I will show him what I'm going through. The struggle is so real. Oh, damn. Good luck. You know, I will take the good luck because even though we've stopped this onslaught, this is one of the toughest defenses I've had to put up in my life. We stopped the Germans in their tracks. This offensive is going to be no easy feat. Anyway, my ADHD is getting the best of me. We're going to put this up to 5 speed and we're just going to chillax. We're building up a little supply network so we can launch a big old offensive in the following year. And now the partisans are going to go behind the lines and just absolutely make the Germans' life a living hell. These people will be eating their bratwursts and then all of a sudden they're going to be under attack by the partisans behind the lines. So as you can see, attacking in the winter is a bad idea because look at all these debuffs. I say that and the debuffs literally disappeared, which means it might be time to attack. I'm going to have balls of steels and begin building military factories near the front line. That's how confident I am this offensive will succeed. I'm tired of building my factories in bumfuck middle of nowhere, Siberia. And it's still chilly, so the Germans are probably like, oh, the Soviets are waiting until the weather clears up. That is actually not the case, because I'm launching all my offensives right now. As you can see, Captain Jamarcus has a massive plan to seize these 2 supply hubs here, giving us a lot of connections. From there, we can swing south through the railway network to Stalingrad. Slow the game down, we're dialing in, and it's mostly green bubbles. That's what I like to see. And we already got breakthroughs. We already have breakthroughs, ladies and gentlemen. Then we got cavalry here in the south to assist. And yeah, we're just trying to take Penza as fast as humanly possible. And dude, the cavalry is charging. Even though this is 1943 and we have tanks, don't mess with the Cossacks, okay? Soviet horses are not like any other horse. They fight for the motherland better than German. See everyone, this is why you never give up. There's always a chance to save the motherland. Obviously the job is far from done, but we are at least able to secure this pocket right here. Oh, too easy, too easy. Okay, I made my first encirclement. Are you proud? Feels so good, especially after so many of our troops got encircled. Only to Gorky, so we achieved all of our objectives. I guess you could say that's an operational success. Oh, and we're even at Saratov. Yeah, let's secure that supply hub ASAP. Dude, I haven't even fully commenced the offensive yet, but like the Germans are just so weak, I'm just right-clicking them and they're dying essentially. This is a supply hub right here we have to take. We want an offensive that has as much energy as like Usain Bolt sprinting, you know? We don't want an offensive with as much energy as like a fat guy running on a treadmill. And it looks like we got energy because we're one thing away from the supply hub. Oh, tickets. Arrest me for petty thief the way I just took that supply hub. Let's go. Alright, it's summer. The weather is perfect. There's no excuse. Very hot. Who gives a shit? The little sweats never hurt anyone. We're launching our second offensive. Cavalry is going to strike to Stalingrad. We're just going to take more space. And once we got Stalingrad, man, we can begin going back to the Caucasus, which has our oil, which I love oil. It's great for putting on bodies and for fueling tanks. Yeah, look how weak these Germans are. Oh my goodness. This is like taking candy from a little baby. I'm getting a little cocky now, aren't I? Oh yeah, run to Stalingrad, run to Stalingrad. Oh yeah, we got horses, we got cavalry, run to Astrakhan, and we have encircled all these dudes here. Yeah, we have time for one more offensive. That thing was fast, bro. Literally so quick. Okay, before the German reinforcements arrive, these offensives just have to go, man. They just have to send, full send. And we have another encirclement, ladies and gentlemen. This is a world record. Okay, we have to get the oil. We have to get the oil to Baku. Dude, this is almost like a record amount of territory recaptured. And ooh, we have more military factories at our disposal. Yes, we're using those. Yo, the Germans have some weird bulges happening. Dude, this shape is a little sus, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, at least I got a seal of approval from the old commander, but why do I even need his approval? He doesn't know what he's doing. Ah, the Germans are pushing us back, dude. What? This is like not supposed to be happening. Dude, honestly, I'm ready to launch some offensives. What's the worst that could happen? I want to take Rostov and I want to re-clear out these Germans who are getting way too close to Stalingrad. Oh my goodness, my mic has been off. I'm so low IQ, but we just have a banger encirclement we just got. And the Germans are still striking back in the north, which is not good. But of course, we got Rostov, and we're making good progress in the Caucasus, but we're getting kind of held. So you know what? Stop the offensive. We got 2 armies. We're going to attempt to clear out this entire bulge here. As you can see, the railroad tracks so nicely. Oh, well, they don't really connect, but there is a railroad for us to follow. And it looks like there's not a lot of German resistance right now, which is great. Making my life easy, because it's already 1946 and my eyeballs are hurting. I've been looking at the screen for a hot minute, saving this disaster. Oh, my back is hurting the way I'm literally carrying all of these losers. Literally, no one's even invaded mainland Europe. It is 1946. Consider that a cry for help, allies. Yeah, we are going to go for a quick little winter offensive here. Before it gets too cold for us to do any attacks. Because just look how weak the Germans are right here, dude. And the horses are breaking through, dude. We don't even need tanks. This is a primitive army. We have 1 tank division, but that's besides the point. Horses for the win. Yeah, we're literally just attacking everywhere. Oh my goodness, this front's so big. Literally massive. That's what she said. Yeah, the green bubbles are kind of going away. They're turning red. So we didn't quite make it to Moscow. We came a bit short. We were off by a whisker. Kind of like Priest Goldston's march to Moscow. Yeah, and I got encircled again. Okay, I love life. Dude, these Germans have... Oh my god, they don't know what they're doing. They have no supplies. Yeah, we're just gonna abuse them, essentially, and just beat them up anyway. That's what you get for not having supplies, bro. Pack your winter coats, pack your lunches, kids. Don't be like the Germans. Don't be caught lacking. All right, we're moving in. This time I'm trying to take the Caucasus for real. We've been close a handful of times, and I'm just trying to make this the last one. Oh, dude, we're getting so close to this stupid Port Novorossiysk. Oh, bro, this German guy is really bursting my bubble. Oh, my God, we almost had it. All right, we got an encirclement. It's too easy, but I just want the port, man. I want the ports. What are the Americans doing here? Dude, do not take my territory from me. That is literally messed up. That is thievery. Hey, this is just like real life. The U.S. owns Ukraine. If I go missing, you know why. And we have the ports. Yes. Yes, that's all I wanted. 1 step closer to taking back Crimea. Wow, I sound like a Ukrainian nationalist. Wait, are we almost at Moscow? Oh my god, we're almost at Moscow. And look, I'm gonna spawn in 24 more divisions. Yes. Ooh, encirclement numero bajillion. I can't even keep track on which encirclement we're on, but yeah. Yeah, these guys are done. You're done. I don't have words. My offensive to Moscow. Moscow's encircled. Oh my goodness. I should have paid more attention. Oh my goodness. I feel like such a noob. What am I doing with my life? Oh my god. Maybe cavalry is probably getting obsolete, but it's not over yet. It's not over yet. I'm coming to save you, horsies. At least there's a green bubble right there. Dude, they're so close to dying. This little, just one little thing right here. Just this little, Yeah, okay, they're not getting out, aren't they? Yeah, the Germans, I'm reporting you. They're animal abusers. They're killing horses. Oh, that hurts so bad. I'm so sorry, bro. The Germans are probably going to turn these guys into IKEA meatballs. Oh, no. All right, we're just grinding down Germans, dude, little by little. I mean, we're both losing so many, dude. This is an eye for an eye, but we have more men than the Germans. A lot more men. It's like we're both taking an eye for an eye, but I have twice the amount of eyeballs because I wear glasses and I have 4 eyes. You know, this may win the prize as the largest encirclement we've made so far. 30 plus German divisions. All right, everyone, it's time for another Captain Jamarcus offensive. But here's the catch. Our offensives have been messy, not very well organized. So this offensive right here, I'm going to micromanage on 3 speed. It's going to be the best offensive you've ever seen. So where to start? And I'm just going to manually move all the troops. I don't trust these generals, dude. Not a single one of them. I'm literally like Stalin IRL. Oh, what just happened? Oh, the Japanese were destroyed by the Americans. Okay. All right, there we go. And then we're already getting breakthroughs. And the German lines may be weaker than what even I imagined. But we're just going to have to see. We're going to have to move slow. And then the horses are going in, dude, because we still don't have tanks. Because we have, I mean, not many factories, to be real with y'all. Our industry is extremely small and pathetic because we don't control most of Russia still. All right, so far this is going pretty good, everyone. This is going pretty good. You see, these generals weren't competent the whole time, so just making sure every move is perfect. No point in chasing the fat encirclements, honestly. Just several strategic, smaller encirclements is what we need. And you see, that proof size doesn't matter, okay? We could just go to Lipetsk because there I have a little supply hub I want, and that would make me one of the happiest fellas you've ever seen. Oh my god, we're still falling short. We're out of supplies already, dude. There's too many gosh darn Germans. Too many of them. I see an opportunity down here, though. All right, dude, let's take this stupid port. Once and for all, hopefully for the last time, because we've transferred control of this thing more than I can count. Too easy. All right, Captain Jamarcus offensive's going. As you can see, we're just trying to section off this entire area. Way too close to the Urals for my comfort. Our dude, our tanks broke through. These guys, these bad boys can go fast, faster than NASCAR. Yeah, literally. Okay, speed in. And then they need to meet up with the horsies ASAP. Finally, let's go. Way too easy. We finally had a good Captain Jamarcus offensive right there. Dude, I feel redeemed. You know, you could say we've had a few failures. You could say I'm not the best at this game despite having 3,000 hours, but we just cooked. And I'm feeling standing a little prouder right now. Now let's finish this up. Now I can get approval by people I don't even know on the internet. So please leave nice comments. Okay, too easy, bro. Those guys just got evaporated. And we have one last final offensive. If we seize this little supply hub right here in the north, yeah, right there, or at least cut it off, then all these troops in the east are just cooked. And we may be able to reclaim all of Upper Siberia. So no time to waste, men. No time to dilly-dally and enjoy the nice Soviets fall, because it's time to attack. And there we go. This has been successful. We just need one division to reach that railway. Just one division and it's gone. Oh, we're so close to getting a nice encirclement. It's so close to happening. Just gonna have to do some pro gamer moves. Oh my, too easy. Someone needs to promote me from captain to like Grand General. Let's call me Grand General Jamarcus. I'm way better than just a captain at this point. I think the proof is in the pudding, and y'all see this encirclement. Y'all see my talents. Ah, the stupid Germans are bombing our oil. RIP Germans. I mean, at the moment, not much else is going on, so we're just gonna sit and watch this in real time. Dude, but I still don't get how the Germans have this many people left. I mean, ridiculous. We just made them take like another 1,000,000 losses, and you're telling me these guys still have an army. You're telling me these guys still have 2 million men left in the field. Okay, Adolf. You're pulling a trick on me. I don't know what it is, but you're pulling off a trick. All right, everyone, I am locking in very hard. I'm going to begin the largest offensives you've ever seen. We're going to try to take on the Germans within 3 years. I won't be commentating much because I will be fully dialed in. I'm hoping to see you all again once we are at the gates of Berlin. It's time for Captain Jamarcus to finish these Germans off once and for all. We're at the gates of Berlin, or should I say Germania. We're about to enter Zilo. The Battle of the Zilo Heights took place. Famous battle. And oh my god, after so many hours playing this game, it's 1951. We're at the gates of Berlin. March, comrades, onwards, comrades. Fight harder, comrades. Force attack. And we have made it to Germania. The fall of Berlin. The fascist layer is ours. And Captain Jamarcus is victorious. Do not doubt me. If you have a disaster save, join my Discord server. I will attempt to beat it. Clearly a professional at this game. Anyways, everyone, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. You are an absolute legend. So now, obviously, you have to press subscribe since we made it this far. And if you really want to help support the channel, man, consider joining the channel membership. It would help me a lot. You get a lot of cool perks. Check it out. Anyways, check one of these 2 videos out here. They're going to be absolute bangers, and have a great rest of your day.